Okay, this is one of the largest trees in my garden, and we term this Wai Buot. That is a local name in our language, and the meaning of that is that there is no character. So, because as you can see, the trunk is just basically have very little movement. So, when I acquired this, nobody wanted this because firstly it is too large to become a bonsai, and secondly the trunk doesn't have a character. So again, you see Dudong Alakre there cleaning the trunk and then later the branches to remove some fungus. So that is staying in my garden, and probably will never be able to go to an exhibition because it's so heavy. It is now placed in a concrete pot, that one, and the pot is quite large for it, but that is intended because for trees that are in my garden and not for exhibition. I put them in slightly large training pot. That is for its health purposes. More soil, the better it can, the better it can grow, as long as it's not over potting. There is such thing as over potting because the soil dynamics is different when it is contained, when the trees are contained rather than in the ground. If they're in the ground, there's no limit, but once they are in a container like this bonsai pot, then you have to have just enough size so that the tree can somehow absorb the water and dry it once in a while. So you cannot actually have a totally wet soil without drying once in a while. Otherwise, if the roots could not cope up in the sense that they cannot absorb all the water that is in the pot all the time, then it will rot. So the effect of overpotting is root rot, while the effect of too little pot is root bound. Okay, so if you notice, there is an artificial hollow which I did grind that, because anyway that part when I took this material was already dead, and so I just grind it off, okay, to create a oro, but I stopped right there. And also my intention was to reduce the weight, which I did, was able to do successfully, but as you can see, it's not very natural. Anyway, it attained its purpose. Okay. So that's the groundwork I did before. That's a tree. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, just post your questions, and I'm willing to answer them if I can, as much as possible. So once again, thanks for watching.